Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Pokemon card opening. I still have a ton of eBay mail to go through. I actually printed out some eBay stuff over here so I could maybe look at the prices of the cards that I purchased here. I'm not sure if it contains all of them though. It seems like the list isn't large enough. I don't know. Maybe that's only like page 1. You can see all the cards I've opened so far over here. There's some down here and a notepads down here, right? Those are hidden away. You can see those two decks, see that? Black and red. That's me and my wife. We've been playing Pokemon cards. How nerdy could we possibly be? I don't think you get much nerdier than that. All right, if it sounds like the audio quality for these recordings aren't, as nice as you might expect, I've noticed it. I don't think it is. This is why I've purchased a lapel mic. I don't know when the lapel mic will arrive, but the sound quality should go up much more when we have that arrive. Okay, probably pretty soon. And then, wow, look at all this stuff we have to open. We still have these Unified Minds packs over here. I don't know if we'll open them in this video. We might save them. But the Hidden Fates booster packs are coming out tomorrow. So I will probably pick some of those up and open them up right away. So we'll be doing Hidden Fates packs as well. Like it says right here, eBay. Who wrote that? All right, let's try out this first pack. I have so much eBay mail to open. I really went wild when I first started. All right, that's a Dark Hypno. Does it include? No, it does not. And I can already tell he's worn at the top. Let's go ahead and pull him out of there. Oh God, man, this is so bad. Oh my God, he put it into I've heard them called a top loader. He put it in there with no protective covering. So this guy's in really poor condition, and I would hope that I did not pay much for him. Let me actually see. I'm so curious if he's actually on this list. I don't think he is. Oh. So what is this a list of? Items that haven't been shipped, maybe? Huh. All right, we'll try that again for the next video. We want the information on what we actually paid for these guys. So another Dark Hypno. That means I have 2 of them now. And he's kind of creepier looking than the other Hypnos. The Hypno I grew up looking at. Remember, the Team Rocket Return set came out just around the time I stopped playing. Here we go. That's the Hypno I was used to. The new one looks like creepier. Look at him. Like his brows furrowed. This guy looks kind of like actually hypnotic. This one looks like he's trying too hard. We'll put him to the side. It's too bad he's in such bad condition. I wonder how much I actually paid for him. Hopefully not much. Probably not much. You know what? I kind of want to get this one box out of the way. Here, let's get this trash off the table. We'll keep the top loader, I suppose. But we have this box right here. Don't know what's in there. Let's get it open. We have our trusty knife. I always point the blade away from myself and make sure nothing's in the actual pathway of the blade. That's the trick. When I was younger, I actually did an enormous amount of shipping, and I was constantly working with knives to do that. They were like box cutters, but some of them were actually pretty nasty knives, and that was the trick. You had rules for how you used the knives, and as long as you followed those rules, there was no way for you to get injured, but you had to follow them. All right, so we have a nice little square box. I'll save that for shipping items out. Oh, I like this. This is more professional. So they're all in the top loaders, and he has this. What is this? Is that he's got a thing holding them all shut. Oh, I remember this. This was the only card I was interested in, but he was selling all of these, so I was like, okay, I'll take them all. Move this Ziploc bag down here as well. So let's take a look at this. So it's got Lieutenant's Magnemite on the back too, huh? Right, so this is really well sealed up here. Let's go ahead and open that up. Lieutenant's Magnemite. Lieutenant Surge's Magnemite, I should say. Magneton and Magnemite. I've told you this before. I'm a big... God dang it, my hand's all shaky. I cut into the card. Oh, no. All right. Maybe this is sealed too well. It's actually really a lot tougher than you would expect it to be. Hopefully that didn't touch the card too hard. It is a knife. I bet it did, though. God, dude. They are in sleeves. Oh my god. Did that really just happen? Let's see. Maybe it didn't touch the card. Oh, well, yeah, it didn't really do much to the card if you look. Looks like the card was worn either way. There's a little nick here, a little nick here. Down here somewhere. See that against my finger. All right, Lieutenant Surge's Magneton. Big Magneton fan. Let's go ahead and get this in a sleeve. Luckily, the knife doesn't look like it really did anything. This guy wasn't going to get graded either way. And I didn't even want the Magnemite, to be honest. I didn't need it. He just included it as part of the purchase. He might have sealed these just a little stronger than I would like. Look, the top holder's all ugly too now, right? Like, can you take these back off? Sort of. You're wasting your top loaders. It's because he doesn't want the card to fall back out, which I understand that. There it goes. That's not so bad. It's going to go in some landfill if I throw it away, so I might as well try to reuse it. So POLIWRATH. Oh, I get it. I think maybe he designed it so that you could pull the tape off. Is that what this is? Not perfect. We do have to use the knife again. Let's just be very safe. Very gentle, I mean. So all we do, we cut the tape, and then the tape will tear apart. Yeah, okay, that was much better. There we go. This is tricky business, man. You gotta have light fingers. All right, let's take a look at that POLIWRATH. Well, the POLIWRATH is in surprisingly good condition. Holy cow. The front of the card as well. Look at that, no scratches. That's pretty close to mint, in my opinion. I don't see any wear at all. Wow. That one's really good. Let's go ahead and get him in a sleeve. And we're gonna put him back in the top loader. He might be mint. I did not expect that. Be gentle to him. Base set POLIWRATH. Wow, that might be a mint card. I don't know what that's worth, but that's, if it does come back mint, that actually might be worth quite a bit. He's not first edition or anything. There's a Poliwag. Don't really need him. And then over here, the Dark Hypno. First, oh, I wasn't after the Lieutenant Surgeon. I was after this guy. He's a first edition. I bet he's in really good condition is what's going on. Try to get this whole piece of tape off at the same time. There we go. It's a bit better. I gotta be so gentle with these. There's probably a tool you can buy for extracting these. I bet the people who do the actual grading, they have like a tool for pulling the cards out. Okay, we're gonna be real gentle because after that other card, I'm wondering if any of these other ones are like mint. Well, this looks kind of mint, except I would say that this whole edge looks a little worn, like maybe right there, slightly worn. But the holographic area is actually perfect. How about the back? There's a little dust, hold on. It's a little sticky actually. Bet that was from the tape. Let's see. I don't know, it looks like a tiny chip right there. Also this right here. Does that not come off? It does not. That's too bad. I bet this is just shy of being mint. Mint 10. Mint 10 Dark Hypno, that would be nice. So I was learning about PSA grading. It actually costs $20 per card to grade them. So the more I thought about it, the more wait, there's a little bump on the back. I don't want to put them in there with a bump. felt it. Is it gone now? Yeah, so the only time you want to grade a card is when you're sure it's going to come back as a 10, and when it comes back as a 10, it's going to be a collector's item, and very, very valuable at that point, because everyone wants their cards to be perfect, right? Okay, so the Dark Hypno, we're going to put him in a top loader and add him to that stack as well, because he's very close. He might be PSA 9, but if he came back as PSA 10, that would be crazy, right? Dark Hypno. And then what do we have left? We've got Magneton. You can already tell the Magneton's all scratched. He took a lot of care to seal these, and I can see why, because the POLIWRATH was, I think the POLIWRATH was mint, and the Dark Hypno is very close. Just depends on how picky the grader is, I suppose. I don't know what the rules are. Can't believe I almost hurt that Lieutenant Surge's Magneton with the knife. It's a good thing the knife's really sharp, because that's probably why you didn't really see any damage. Alright, here's a Magneton. I gotta be careful with that knife, man. Actually a nice card. Well, the corner's worn. So you can tell this card has some wear right away. You can see down here, that's pretty heavy wear. So this card, there's no chance he'll get graded. He's kind of like the Dark Hypno we started with. Nice. That was a fun pull, actually. I like that pull. Lieutenant's Magneton. Look how good this card looks. So this would have been the base set, and this would have been Gym Heroes, Gym Challenge, one of them, I can't remember. And you can see, I don't know what it is, but I really like the way this looks. Also, Dark Magneton. I think I've seen a lot of Magneton cards at this point, and there's plenty, like this guy doesn't look good. The fossil version of him doesn't look that good, but a few of them really do look good. I think one of them is Lieutenant Surge's Magneton, and the other one is the Dark Magneton. I think those are two of the best Magneton cards I've ever seen. We'll add this guy and the Magnemite to a stack over here. Alright, that one was fun, and I don't know if I'll actually be able to find how much I purchased that for on this list. I don't think it's here. Yeah, it's not here. What the frick? Let's get to the next. Ooh, this one's a little thicker. Ooh, I don't want to get stickies on my finger. I talked about that last time. I noticed when you open these things, your fingers get sticky. But it might be the safest way to... Ooh, I gotta be careful. Might be the safest way to open it. It's really solid. We're gonna get the knife out. Alright, I didn't want you to see that. I mauled it to death. Oh, it's a PSA card. Time for another PSA card. So, like I said before, when they grade these, it actually costs $20 for them to grade it. I'm going to take a close look at it because I feel like I learned from these. So the card actually looks pretty good up here, but down here you can see it's kind of worn on this edge, and also get it into view here, right here down at the bottom. See that? So let's flip it over. Boop. It's another first edition Dark Hypno, and it's mint 9. So similar to this other one, there's a flaw on the card that caused it to come in as mint 9. Let's see about this one. Yeah, you kind of see it on this card too, just slightly worn in this corner down here. Incredibly picky grading from what I can tell. So we got 2 of these now. There's only a certain number of them in the world, and I just bought this card as well. Keep that in mind. So if I have this card graded, I might have 3 of them. God, it'd be nice if this came back PSA 10, but I feel like based on what we've seen with these 2, this is definitely PSA 9. So that guy's probably a PSA 9. Should I have it graded then, or should I sell it as is? Because it might sell better as is. No, it's hard to say. How will PSA make their money? I feel like PSA grading the card would still be a good idea, because as the card gets older and older, people will trust less the condition of the card. Oh, this is nice. That's much better. Okay, let's see what we got here. Can we flip it over? All right, so I like this. These guys will put them in a top holder, and then they'll put this plastic sleeve around the top holder. I really like that. I don't know where you buy those, but this is a nice way to ship things. I like it. So let's see what we got. This is also in really nice condition, but I'm just seeing the ever so slightest flaws on the corners, and I bet that would make it PSA 9. Dark Ampharos. This is a rare Team Rocket Returns card. And I do want to finish the Team Rocket Returns set. I just bought another Team Rocket Return card last night. There he is. He looks very shiny. I'm going to take a little closer look at him. Yeah, this would probably return PSA 9 if I had to guess. Take a look at the front of the card, probably. I like thinking about how the card is graded, because when you run into an occasional card that is perfect, mint, the value of that card could secretly be really high. Yeah, I think I might be seeing very slight scratching right here. I have this strong light here so that I could have the card reflect. All right. Come on, get down there. There it goes. Oh, almost. Well, it's just going to look goofy. It's going to look off balance. Dark Ampharos, everyone. I might save that little sleeve. The next package. Ooh, I like this. So this is just a bit of tape right here. Oh, but it's probably sticky at the end as well. The name of this episode is Cardconomist Uses a Knife in a Really Scary Way. Like a maniac. He's a maniac. Come on. Protected in cardboard, huh? We're gonna have to use our knife some more. Oh, look at this. Okay, it is a top loader. Don't mind me, just nearly cutting myself. Okay. There we go. All right, what do you think this card will be? Let's take a look at it. Ah, yeah, that has a big defect right there, a really obvious one, down at the bottom corner. And it is Dark Doug Trio. Is this not even in a plastic sleeve? Oh my god. Dude, what is wrong with people? Why would you ever load this card without the sleeve? It just blows my mind, man. Well, there's scratches on the hollow. Almost makes me wonder if, well, it doesn't matter. There's actually this big defect over here. I remember this guy. Yeah, I remember. No, he was a moderate played card. Because he has this big defect over here by the... Okay. He'll go into my collection, probably. My collection of messed up cards. I do collect those. Looks like I might have purchased two from the same guy. Here's the same style of packaging. All right. And let's see what we got here. Once again, pretty good condition, but you can tell just down here and maybe slightly up here as well. So let's see what card we're getting. Dark Octillery, another Team Rocket Returns card. What a surprise. I know, you're all shocked. You're all going, I can't believe you would buy that. Pull that guy out of there. Well, he's awfully warped. You can't tell it from the loader, but yeah, he's a warped card. It's a warped card, and he's got hollow foil up here. He's like, he won't ever notice. He'll never take it out of the top loader. It's too bad about that. Man, that's some heavy warp. I wonder if he mentioned that. I feel like he would have said that if it had the warp. And I would have remembered him saying that. I have purchased 2 warped cards, and I knew that they were warped, but this guy didn't know he would be warped. There might be a trick to flatten the cards out, perhaps. All right, what do we have here? This feels heavier. There's a bit more to it probably. Wow, man, that's sticky as hell. See, I get this stickiness on the end of my thumb, and then my thumb's sticky when I deal with the Pokemon. Let the knife be sticky. Oh, double protections. Whoa. Oh, this feels like a bit more. Feels like I'm dealing with quite a few more cards. Oh, I see what's going on here. All right, so we got 2 PSA cards. What could they be? I want to take a closer look at them before we... Well, this one looks like it should be PSA 10. It looks absolutely perfect on the back. Oh, it is PSA 10. Team Rocket's Meowth. Haha! I remember this. So there was this huge lot of cards all ending at the same time, and they were like high quality PSA cards, and you weren't going to be able to like bid snipe them because they were all ending at the same, unless you had like software. But yeah, it made me think maybe somebody had, I don't know, like he was just getting rid of his collection, maybe he passed away, no way to tell. So Team Rocket's Meowth, PSA 10. I figured this was super appropriate because I've gone with the Team Rocket decal for my whole, you know, YouTube theme. It'll go on this stack over here. And then I already know what this card's going to be, and I want to take a close look at this too. Looks flawless on the back, but it's still got a PSA 9. So this is first edition Dark Doug Trio. Let me adjust my leg here. Dark Doug Trio. Oh, I see it. So there's a thin scratch. It's hard to see. You kind of have to reflect this back and forward. You can see that there's a thin scratch on the hollow itself. I bet they caught that and they were like, Yeah, I don't know if you can see it. The back looks flawless though. What does it? Nearly flawless. I wouldn't have been surprised if this had come back as PSA 10, but PSA 9 it is. I'm trying to look for any other obvious flaws, but I don't see one. Dark Doug Trio, added to my PSA collection. Fragile. All right, we're gonna tear him up. Actually, that one cut very nicely. Don't you love it when it's got the cardboard? Oh man, there's nothing holding this together. Oh, there it is. All right, base set Magneton. He must have been real cheap or something. I noticed Magneton doesn't seem as popular as some of the other cards. And I am happy to buy up all the Magnetons if people don't want them. Oh, I bet it's from the same... Look, it's from somebody who cut him out of a... Is that my light going out over there? Yeah, my light's going out. They cut him out of a whole thing of sleeves. Oh my god. It's so corny. It's so cheap. But that's okay. They probably don't have penny sleeves or anything. There we go. So this guy will probably also go into my collection as a worn card. I don't mind collecting the worn cards. I feel like they actually do hold quite a bit of value. A surprising amount of value. Because the PSA, here's my prediction. Here's my prediction. So we got these 20-year-old PSA cards. And these are always going to hold value real well, right? These are going to get expensive. That's my opinion. They're going to go up in cost big time. Because people are going to realize they want these cards, and plus the fact that I feel like a big part of their price is just that they're older, right? So they're so old now. Many of them have been destroyed, they've been worn out, they've been lost, right? So those will go up in value, and what'll happen is they'll become so expensive that people won't want to buy them anymore unless they're like a hardcore collector, and it will bring up the value of the other ones at the same time. Oh, okay. Yeah, so right now people probably look at the old vintage cards that aren't in good condition and go, that's a junk card. It's not in mint condition. But I suspect over time, even the old worn out vintage cards will have some nice value for for a market of people who want the card, but they don't want to spend $100 on it. What do we have here? Okay. I like these. Where do you buy these little plastic holders? These are so nice. Should ask where they're purchased from. They're so professional for shipping items. All right, we got a nice little group here. Let me adjust it real fast. And it looks like, I see. Oh, I remember this purchase. I remember this purchase. Is there another one in the box? It's just the one, huh? Okay. So this guy was selling random groups of cards, and you weren't guaranteed to get any particular card, and it was going to include like several other vintage cards. You can tell these are all kind of worn. These are just like commons, honestly. Golduck, Mr. Fuji, Magnemite. All right, set that to the side. Now, these were the cards you actually cared about in the lot. And this was about, if I recall, about $12. So we got the real Giovanni's Persian, the one in English, the one I can read. All the other ones are fake, right? No, that's not how it works. What I mean is, yeah, I do mean it, one I can actually read. So that one will go into my collection. The one in Japanese is for my wife. And then Misty's Gyarados. It's an old card, man. From the Gym Heroes Gym Challenge collection. You can tell this is real worn. Whew. Very worn. That will definitely go into my collection. Okay, and believe it or not, we still have mail to open, but I'm going to go ahead and swap over to the Unified Minds packs. So we got some Unified Minds packs to open. I got a total of 8. Should I open them all? Yeah, let's open them all. Let's see what we get, guys. Wow, we might have gotten a mint POLIWRATH from that pull today. Mint POLIWRATH. Oh, loving the way they're doing this now. With the code already flipped over. There's the code. Oops, a little plastic in the way. There's so much plastic involved with Pokemon cards. All right, the energy card. We don't care about that. All right, these have to be done real well so that you can't see what's underneath. We have Thunderous. He's actually a pretty strong card. It's surprising. Recycle Energy, Breloom, Stunfisk, Gibble, Lickitung, Dwebble, Muna, Reverse Hollow Riolu, and non-hollow Liepard. It's like they're teasing me. Some pulls are really not that impressive, and it's usually non-holographic cards that are of Pokemon that aren't particularly famous or sought after. That would be a great example. Here we go. There's the back of the card for the code. Those go in the front. Here's the energy card. It's Dark Energy. Get these real fixed up. We have Swadloon, Wynot, Archon, Pikachu. Oh, can you see this? Pidove, Poipole, Numel, Axew, Stadium Navigator Reverse Hollow, and oh, it's all textured. 230 out of 236. Nagandel GX. Evolves from Poipole, huh? Wow. Ooh, I love the way the texture feels. So far from this booster box, 2 textured cards. It makes me wonder if there's any chance of me pulling any more textured cards from the booster box. Because the last time I opened a booster box, I got exactly 2 textured cards out of it. So it would be fascinating if we pulled another Naganadel. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Naganadel. Naganadel? It's a Pokemon I've never seen before. Let's see if we can open this. You can all correct my pronunciation. Enunciation, that was the right word. You can all correct that in the comment section. All right. Ultra Conversion. Once during your turn, you may discard an Ultra Beast card from your hand. If you do, draw 3 cards. What's an Ultra Beast card? Oh my god, I don't even know. Venom Shot. Discard 2 energy cards from this Pokemon. This attack does 170 damage to one of your opponent's Pokemon. I like how it doesn't really define which one, which means you can attack the bench. Injection GX. Look at that. It requires Thunder. Add a card from your opponent's discard pile to the prize cards face down. What? a GX move that forces your opponent to have another prize card? Dude, that's sick. That's ridiculous. You think you're winning? Nope. Now you got another prize card. All right. Get rid of this card. 1, 2, 3. Synergy card in the back. Man, there's got to be an easier way. The problem is the full hollow cards are so obvious because every inch of the card is hollow. Arduino, Dynamo, Meditite, Noibat, Sawaddle, Scoruppy, Reverse Hollow, Cresselia, and what do we get for the rare? Toxapex, not hollow. Oh, you toy with my heart. Unified Minds. All right, let's see what we get next. Wow, this is like the most fun I've had in a while. Here's the code. If you told me when I was a kid that I would be opening up Pokemon card packs for YouTube, I'd be like, shut up. Opening card packs for an audience, I'd be like, you don't know what you're talking about. Psychic. Haha. All right, I'm trying to hold this real stiff so that we really don't know what's coming. So Vigoroth, unidentified fossil. That will actually affect one of the decks that we have. We were looking for one of those. Tornadus, Pidove, Poipole, Numel, Axew, Finian, Reverse Hollow Dwebble. Okay, it's not going to be a full art. Alolan Marowak. Oh, it's too bad he's not holographic. I actually think that looks really cool. Spirit Smash. Discard the top card of your opponent's deck. If the card you discarded is a Pokemon, this attack does damage equal to that Pokemon's HP to your opponent's active Pokemon. Dude, that's strong. Why is that so strong? So most people aren't going to put like low damage Pokemon in their deck. You're going to have the strongest Pokemon you can. He's a Psychic type? Why are all the good Pokemon Psychic type in this deck? Is that intentional? The hell? What the frick? Here's the code. Get rid of that. Maybe I should start to do this faster. 1, 2, 3. I don't know. I like to savor it, don't you? I like to savor the card openings. Fire Energy. I feel like some people probably rush to the end, and it's like, it's all about the build-up, you know? Masharna, Dragonair, Turtoga, Execute, Alolan Grimer. I love Grimer. Hoot Hoot, Carablast, Honedge. All right, here's our Reverse Hollow. The Reverse Hollow is a rare. Reverse Hollow Terrakion. I've had too many Terrakions. Let's see what's underneath them. Okay. And it's holographic Garchomp. Wow, it looks nice, man. Avenging Aura. If you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, this Pokemon's attack do 80 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. Wow. Oversize. You may discard an energy card from this Pokemon. If you do, this attack does 40 more damage. So you could do 160 plus 40. You could do 200 damage. Jesus, man. He's got 150 health, huh? That's not bad. That's not bad. All right. There's the code. 1, 2, 3. Hopefully somebody's using these codes. If you're new to my channel, you really don't have a lot of competition, I imagine. Okay. We have Fracture, Elgyem, Piu Kumuku, did I say that right? Bidoof, Cosmog, Magmar, Cottony, if I'm not holding this up, Snowrunt, Reverse Hollow Slackoth, and, oh, I see a full art, 160 of 236. What were the odds of that happening? We got both of these Naganadels. What? Okay, so this is the full art, and we have the ultra rare as well. Come on, get in there. It's fighting me. There we go. Check it out. Oh wow, the one on the right looks way cooler. So the ultra rares, they really raised the value of the card with that texture. That texture just makes it so cool. It makes you wish that all your cards were textured. Same moveset, same health and everything. It's just that one card has more on it. We got 2 packs left. Ooh, what are we gonna get? So once again, I'm wondering if maybe you get 2 ultra rares per booster box, and that's it. I'm really thinking that could be the deal. Just get that code out of the way. 1, 2, 3. Oops, not 4. Gotta be careful. What if we revealed the last card right away? Oops, the card slid. So we have Sableye, Lapras. Am I holding these cards right? Relicanth, Fletchling, Onyx, Fletchinder, Snover, Murkrow, and then is this the reverse hollow? It is. It's an uncommon reverse hollow. And what do we have underneath it? Oh, it's a rare dark type. Honchkrow. Non-hollow Honchkrow. All right, the last pack, everyone. This could be the greatest pack I ever opened in my life. It could be worth millions of dollars. Actually, I don't know what the most valuable card in the whole Unified Mindset is. All I know is I've pulled the Chandler and Naganadel as ultra rares in this booster box, and I have a suspicion that you get 2 per booster box, because my last booster box gave me 2. All right, there's the code. And that would make a lot of sense for them to be consistent with that when you're, you know, manufacturing millions of cards. 1, 2, 3. Card on the back is Fighting Energy. He's got that good fighting energy. So we have Relicanth, Blues Tactics, Blue Lampent, Alolan's Grimer, Hoot Hoot, Carablast, Honedge, Pikachu. There's the reverse hollow. It's going to be Lickitung. The girls love him. And what do we have? It's a rare card, Drapion. So he's non-hollow as well. But we haven't gotten this card before, so I'm curious what he does. Cross Poison. Flip 4 coins. This attack does 50 damage for each heads. Wow. If 2 of them are heads, your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned. Jesus, dude. So this move has the potential to do 400 damage. Slicing Blade is just a straight 120 damage. I guess that one's a bit more consistent, isn't it? All right. Well, let's take a look at these rares again. So we had Lickitung, Honchkrow, Dragonair, Slackoth, Garchomp, Terrakion again, Alolan Marowak, unfortunately not holographic, Dwebble, Toxapex, Cresselia, Stadium Nav, Riolu, and Liepard. Nothing really getting me too excited. I think the Garchomp's probably the coolest one. Oops. Which is exactly why I'm dropping him, right? It's all part of the plan. I ripped my rarest card. Not clickbait. Let's go ahead and grab a top sleeve for him. He looks pretty cool. I like the way these top holders are designed. These top holders are, they have a grip to them, you know, like they hold the card much harder, and they have a tongue as well, so that you know how to get the card in there. There we go. Garchomp. He might be worth something someday, 2,000 years from now. 2,000 years from now. Let's take a look at these real fast. It's not like there's a time limit to these card openings, you know. I can make this as long as I want. So these were from last time. Dark Raticate, Chandler, Giratina. Is it Giratina or Giratina? So these were the ultra rares that we got from that booster box. It was Chandler and Naganadel. Very interesting. So you get 2 ultra rares per box, and if you're lucky, you're the one who pulls it. But if there's 36 per box, then you've got 1 in 18 chances of pulling it. So when I pulled that Cherish Ball at the store, I actually did really well. I got some good luck there. That's great. And then what did we actually get today? Not the Giratina, not the Dark Raticate. I like to look at the cards that we put in the top loaders, because those are always the more important ones. So the Dark Ampharos, does he really deserve to be in this, or did I just leave him in this? Yeah, he's probably going to come out. He looks a little worn. Dark Hypno, I don't know. I don't think he's going to be PSA 10. I'm betting PSA 9 for having very small defects. POLIWRATH might be mint. Let me take another look at POLIWRATH. Oh, very light wear in this bottom corner, this one down here. So he might be 9, but I wouldn't also be surprised if he came back 10. He's so close. Garchomp. Naganadel? Falls from Poiple, huh? Ultra Beast and Dark Artillery. All right. Well, I want to thank you all for watching. I think that's going to wrap up this card opening video. I'll see you guys next time.